Hello and welcome to the channel. My name is Josh and you're watching Our History. Today we're going over the life of Rachel Isabella Steyn, who played a vital role in supporting her husband during the turbulent years leading up to the Anglo-Boer War. So if you enjoy this, please be sure to like, and if you're new here, consider smashing the subscribe button. If this isn't your first rodeo and you haven't shown some love to that subscribe, now is your opportunity. Thank you for watching. Rachel Isabella Steyn, also known as Tibbie Steyn, was born on March the 5th, 1865 in Philippolis, South Africa. She was the daughter of Colin McKenzie Fraser and Isabella Gordon Fraser. She became a prominent South African women's leader and was married to Marthinus Theunis Steyn, the last president of the Orange Free State. Despite her Scottish heritage, she strongly identified with the Boer people during and after the Anglo-Boer War. As a result, she was given the honorary title Mother of the People. Rachel Isabella Steyn passed away on January the 3rd, 1955 in Bloemfontein, Oregon. Rachel was the daughter of Reverend Colin McKenzie Fraser, a Scottish minister who came to South Africa in the 19th century to address the shortage of pastors in the NG Church. Her grandfather, Reverend Colin Fraser, was the second pastor of the NG congregation in Beaufort West. Tibbie's uncle, Sir John Fraser, was a prominent figure in the Free State politics. Tibbie grew up in the vicarage in Philippolis, of Scottish descent, on both sides of her family. Throughout her life, she maintained a strong commitment to her Christian faith, education, and early life. She is known for receiving her education at the Women's Institute, now called Eunice High School, located in Bloemfontein. In 1887, she married Marthinus Theunis Steyn, who was then a young lawyer and from 1896 onwards was the last president of the Orange Free State. Noted for her grace and dignity, she was highly esteemed by the entire nation and considered a symbol of the heroic past. She represented the noblest qualities of African women and held a special place in the hearts of the people. Tibbie Steyn played a vital role in supporting her husband during the turbulent years leading up to the Anglo-Boer War. Despite facing numerous challenges, she maintained steadfast in her loyalty. When Bloemfontein fell in 1900, Tibbie chose to flee rather than surrender to the British troops. Despite her poor health, she refused to escape to Europe. Eventually, she was sent back to Bloemfontein as a prisoner of war, where she demonstrated remarkable courage, patience, and perseverance. Following the Peace of Vereniging, she accompanied her husband to Europe, where she faithfully cared for him during his prolonged illness. In 1905, they returned to their farm, Onze Rust, outside the Free State capital, to start a new chapter in their lives. Children. Dr. Colin Steyn, a politician, cabinet minister, and lawyer, was one of the children of the Steyn family. Another daughter, Hannah, married Everard Fritchard, an advocate and writer. Another notable child was Gladys Steyn, who achieved a significant milestone by becoming the first female barrister in South Africa in 1922. Isabella, also called Tibbie, another daughter, married Dr. N.J. van der Merwe, who was her father's biographer, and later married Dr. C.F. Visser, a senator representing the Free State for the National Party. Lastly, Emmeline, or Emmy, married Dr. J.S. du Toit, who was a distinguished ophthalmologist. Overall, the Steyn family had 5 children who pursued various successful careers in law, politics, writing, and medicine after the war. In 1907, Tibbie Steyn made a comeback to the public sphere by becoming the chairperson of the newly established Orange Women's Association. Then, in 1913, she played a significant role in the unveiling of the Women's Monument in Bloemfontein. This event was particularly significant as it was done on behalf of Emily Hobhouse, who had travelled all the way from England for the occasion. However, due to illness, Hobhouse could only make it as far as Beaufort West. Nevertheless, the unveiling ceremony was attended by a staggering number of approximately 20,000 people, including former President M.T. Steyn, whose health was also declining at the time. Emily Hobhouse was a prominent figure during the Anglo-Boer War, received significant support and gratitude from the Afrikaners following her husband's death in 1916. She aligned herself with the aspirations of the Afrikaners, gaining influence in her own gentle manner. In recognition of her contributions, the Boer statesman J.B.M. Hertzog organized her retirement by raising £2,300 in 1921. Unbeknownst to Hobhouse, the funds were collected through half-crown lists. The money was sent to her with the request that she purchase a cottage on the Cornwall coast, fulfilling her long-standing desire. Biographies. Tibbie Steyn, though she did not write her own life story, has been the subject of numerous books throughout the years. One such book is Women's Gallery by Anna de Villiers, published in 1962 by Nasionale Boekhandel. This book focuses on the lives and achievements of notable women in South Africa, including Maria van Riebeeck, Lady Anne Barnard, Marie Koopmans de Wet, Olive Schreiner, Emily Hobhouse, and Rachel Isabella Steyn. Villiers refers to Rachel Steyn as a mother of the people. These publications provide valuable insights to Tibbie Steyn's life and contributions to South African society. In 1983, the publishing house Human and Rousseau released the book In Liefde en Trou, Die Lewe van President M.T. Steyn and Mrs. Tibbie Steyn, with a selection from their correspondence by Karel Schoeman. This publication provides insights into the life of President M.T. Steyn and his wife, Mrs. Tibbie Steyn, and includes a selection of their correspondence. In 1997, Albie Truter published a comprehensive biography titled Tibbie, Rachel Isabella Steyn, 1865 to 1955. Her life was her message. Truter also authored 2 additional books about Rachel Isabella Steyn, covering different periods of her life. The Life of Rachel Isabella Steyn in the Orange Free State, 1965 to 1905, and Rachel Isabella Steyn, 1905 to 1955. These biographies offer in-depth information about Rachel Isabella Steyn's life and contributions. If you made it this far, I hope you're really enjoying this channel. If you'd like to support the creation of more content like this, because all contributions are greatly appreciated, consider joining the channel in the membership tab below, or check out the Patreon link in the description below.